Dreamkingfilmz with the hitman Lucius Lattimore of the TC Conquerors. You just made it official yesterday. You signed your national letter of intent to FAMU. The Rattlers, real quick, Lucius. Talk to us about that and let us know what led to that decision.
Basically, just the relationship with the coaches and how they was pressing on me, really showing me that they really wanted me down there. So that's what really made my decision finalized.
Talk about that bond you and the coaching staff have a little bit more and how important it was amid this level of uncertainty that the whole world going through, Lucius.
Coach Simmons, Coach Smith, them boys call my phone almost every day, making sure I'm straight outside of football, make sure I have my schoolwork up, make sure I'm doing my mama right, this and that, being an obedient man, that's it.
Yes, sir. Lucius, leading up to signing day yesterday, what was going through your mind, man? How nervous were you heading up to TC to sign that national letter of intent?
I mean, I wasn't really nervous. I was just happy, you know what I'm saying, glad that all them long nights, you know what I'm saying, talking to God, all that played off.
Yes, sir. Talk about that a little bit more, man. All the hard work you done put into it over the years to make yesterday that much more special.
I worked real hard. All my coaches that I ever had, all my trainers, my mama, everybody just pushed me harder to be a better person, a better football player every day.
Yes, sir. Speaking of your mom, your coaches, everybody was in attendance when you signed that national letter of intent yesterday, Lucius. Just talk about that, looking out on that crowd, everybody smiling. Some people wanted to cry tears of joy when you was about to sign. Just talk about that moment a little bit more right there.
It was a good moment. I was happy to see that I completed the goal. I mean, I ain't done yet, but just one step closer to the goal, that's it.
Yes, sir. Talk about the style of play they play down there at FAMU and talk about your skill set a little bit more and what you could do to go down to Tallahassee and flourish.
FAMU, they play a little like defense. They let you play your role, they let you do whatever. If you can play, they're going to put you on the field. So that's basically what I feel in that.
Talk about your skill set a little bit more, Lucius. What makes you such a good defensive player?
I could play any level of the defense. I could come out the edge, play the linebacker, or I could play a little bit of safety. I could play any of it. It don't matter.
Yes, sir. Ja'Cory Jordan, y'all quarterback, he committed to, he signed the national letter of intent to FAMU as well. Did you talk to Ja'Cory?
Nah, he had told me last minute, like right before we was finna sign, he asked me why I got my stuff from this and that. I ain't even know to the day of.
So on the day of, he hit you and was like, hey, man, this how it's going down, where I can get this or that from?
Yeah, I was happy. I was happy for him that he found somewhere he could go and then he could go with me. So that was really made me happy.
Yes, sir. Fam, you got a ton of Dval Kids on that roster. Did you communicate with any of those guys before making your final decision?
Nah, not really. But they be, you know what I'm saying, they be following me on Instagram, this and that. So I see the love, but we ain't really communicate like that yet, though.
Yes, sir. Lucius, talk about the recruitment process, man. Give us some ups and downs and some things that you went through.
Don't be so worried about getting the offers and this and that. Just work hard. They gonna come. Your time gonna come. Everything gonna fall in place. Don't worry about all that.
Yes, sir. Ton of Division I prospects done came through the TC locker room. You being one of them. Real quick, Lucius, just talk about that plan for Trinity over these past few years and how cool that was playing with all that talent that came through there.
It's real cool. When you see all the people coming through it motivates you to be bigger or be better than them. So that's just the decision I chose, just to be great. So. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Speaking of being great, last December, man, y'all was the greatest 3A team in the state of Florida. Y'all raised the trophy, man, state championship trophy. Real quick, Lucius, let's go back to then and walk us through that game briefly and give us your thoughts on it.
I mean, at first we was tripping a little bit, you know what I'm saying? We had a little stuff to tweak halftime. Then halftime we came back out, played Trinity football, came on top.
Talk about your production in that game.
I was just doing what I could to win. It was my last game, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't holding nothing back. I gave it all I got.
Yes, sir. From then, y'all won the championship in December, but we out here at Yancey Park, man, where it all started at for you, Lucius. Real quick, man, just talk about that, being out here at this park as a young kid making plays.
Yeah, it's the only part I really played for my whole life, so everything that you see now came from here. They taught me everything I know, and I just kept going with what they taught me.
Yes, sir. Lucius, when did you think this dream was possible when you started out here at Yancey Park?
Really, when I first started, I was already, good somewhat, so then I just kept getting better and better and better every year.
What was your most memorable game from out here?
I would say when we played Grand Park, my junior few year, it was real packed. I think we came with police. Police is coming down the street, all that. Yeah, that's probably my most.
Yeah, I remember that. Y'all had a police escort on the side over there. From here, you moved on to Kirby. You made our top 100 list, the top 100 ballers in the Northeast Florida area. Just talk about that, making those plays at Kirby.
Kirby, we knew we ain't really, you know what I'm saying? We had a couple people, but we knew we was just out there playing ball, did what we did what we could. You know what I'm saying? We made them boys a little better, so we did what we could.
Yes, sir. You moved on to Trinity. You and your best friend, Corey Cooley, moved on with you. He's currently enrolled at the University of Maryland. Just talk about that, man, playing with Corey from Forest View, Kirby, Trinity, and both of y'all moving on to further your athletic and academic career.
Yeah, Corey, we came a long way. We work hard every day. We push each other to be the better. So, yeah, I'm just glad that he did what he could do, and he glad I did what I could do.
Yes, sir, Lucius. What have you been doing to work out and stay on top of your craft since that state championship win?
I still be working out at Trinity, you know what I'm saying, with our training coaches, and then, I'll probably go run, this and that. So, yeah, just a little bit. Just trying to stay in shape before I leave for college.
When do you leave?
Leave in the summer.
In the summer? Hey, one more time before we get out of here, man, that smile you put on your parents' face, your family and friends that was in attendance, one more time, drive that point home of how cool and how important it was to put that smile on everybody's face.
It was real cool, you know what I'm saying, to see my people happy for me because they know how hard I work and what all I've been through, so they know that all that it was worth it. Everything I did was worth it.
Yes, sir. Also, academically, Lucius, FAMU, how does it fit you?
Oh, perfectly. I make good grades. I always make good grades. So I thought, FAMU, they not just good like sports-wise. I know they got a good academic program, this and that. So I felt like that's why it was another good decision for me.
Yes, sir. Lucius, staying with academics, to all the little kids that play at this park here, to all the little kids that go to Kirby, follow Trinity, follow you online, look up the FAMU Athletics, Lucius. Just tell all the little kids how important it is to make good grades in this whole entire process right here that you're going through.
It's real important because, you can get offers before they start looking at your grades, this and that. But then once it's that time to sign, this and that, if you ain't got the grades, you can't go to other place.
Yes, sir, Lucius. Also to the kids that play out here at Yancey Park for the Forest View Athletic Association, any words of encouragement or advice you want to give to them?
Tell them, boys, just have fun while they can, keep working, because then they're going to have to man up and make bigger and better decisions. So just have fun while you can.
Hey, Lucius, thanks for talking with me. Good luck to your future.
All right.
Appreciate you.